the easiest way for you to actually be able to do nurse assistant and nurse aid jobs in the US as a foreigner ni ukuje na green card.
Oh yeah, apply green card.
Yeah. Ukiwa huko
kuna mtu anauliza the name of the agency you used.
O'Grady Payton, and then kuna Avant Nursing, kuna Medpro International, kuna Share Waters, kuna Devia Nursing. Yeah.
Siano nikuulize na mtu watu wanaweza kusoma those short courses kama za CNA, kama kuna mtu akona uwezo wa kwenda kusoma kama CNA US alafu a transition kama aanze kazi kama CNA hivyo.
Yes, so ukikuja huku nimekwambia hiyo part ya kukuja huku kama green card. Ukikuja na green card ni kama umepewa 100% support and freedom ya kufanya kazi hapa. Not support but freedom ya kuja kufanya kazi. So they accept you as a person and your documents. So you can come here and do any job you want. So your time unaweza kuja ufanye your 2 weeks course, your 3 weeks course, and then you start working. So it's the easiest way for everybody who comes in with green card to settle down hapa.
I think ujasikia vizuri, nilikuwa nauliza kama wanafunzi wenye wamaliza high school wanaweza apply course kama za CNA, wafanye course alafu ya transition to kazi through your kama mwanafunzi aanze kama mwanafunzi alafu sijui kama kuna license ya CNA yenye inamruhusu apate sponsorship ya kama ya nurse. Visa sponsorship.
No.
Jackson, Cielo amesema those courses are short. Zingine ni 4 months. So hakuna venye uta apply tunaenda kufanya a course in the US for 4 months.
Hata ni 2 weeks, hata si ndefu. It's a very short course.
Yeah.
So they actually don't take anyone. I've not come across an agency that brings CNA, nurse assistant, nurse aides. Hizo zote hapana sijapata.
Okay.
Yeah. What if you have a visit visa? Now thing is kuja na visit visa ukifanya kazi other than being a visitor you're doing it illegally. Inakuwa ni chini ya maji.
Chini ya maji.
Hiyo chini ya maji. So hata kulipo utalipwa chini ya maji, utalipwa vizuri.
There's someone who is asking, is the course only offered in the US? No, you can do it also in Kenya.
Kenya have yeah, I think Aga Khan wako na hiyo part. Wako na hiyo course yenyewe. Kuna mtu mwingine ameuliza nililipa agency. Sikulipa agency yangu. The only thing I did with my agency is the only thing I did is pay them 20k. I didn't even pay them. They sent me documents from the examining board that they were using to help me study. So you don't pay any agency. Hakuna sijui mtu ameita deposit ama imeitwaje.
Kuna pesa wanaitisha 20,000. So wanakutumia vitabu kutoka kwa Kaplan ama UWorld kitu kama hiyo.
Yes. So those are just for study materials, but I did not pay the agency to help me come here. No, I did not. I just applied, and that's why I'm bonded. Ukimaliza, you're bonded with them. Like, not ukimaliza, ukikuja huku, you're bonded with them for like 2 years.
So you can't work anywhere else. You have to work with them for like 2 years.
No, you can't. So what you do is just read the contract and then pay them back.
Okay.
Yeah.
So watu wanauliza kama ni diploma ama ni degree ile inakuwezesha.
Ni diploma. Mimi nilifanya diploma. Registered nursing. Yeah, ni diploma. Unaweza fanya, by the way, so it's not the US, they don't actually care much about your degree. You just did a diploma. They don't care about that. The only thing they need you to have is a registered nurse document. Tuseme ulisoma KMTC, uko na Kenya Registered Nurse Community Health, hiyo ndefu. Or kama ulifanya Pesca ulisomea Nairobi Hospital, uko na registered nurse, and that's all they need. They don't care whether you did a certificate or a degree or a diploma. But no certificate or diploma or a degree, the two, diploma or a degree.
Do they need you to have experience?
Yes,
at
least 1 year experience in a busy hospital.
Okay.
Yeah. And then so nikarudi Kenya, and then we started the process. Mine took a bit longer because COVID came in. When I was ready to come, COVID happened, and of course everywhere was shut. And once you finish your exam, they send your documents to the US Embassy for them to now start preparing you to come, go for the interview, kupata work visa, and then you can be able to come. So remember, I said lazima ukomepita your NCLEX exam. So once you picture the NCLEX exam, they apply for a job for you on this other end and link you up with hospitals, and they give you options of places you can actually do an interview with for them to give you a job. Now you sign a contract with any hospital that you agree. Of course, unapewa time, you research, you go through the advantages, disadvantages, you check online. If you like, whatever you like, you pick. So ukifanya interview ni very simple. Interview US, by the way, it's the simplest. Ilikuwa like less than 5 minutes for me. You just do it online via Skype.
So ukasema ulikuwa umefika ukarudi Kenya.
The main reason and the main way of getting a work visa in the US, you have to be employed. So that's why they work on the process of you getting your certificates, your documents for you to be able to be employed before they actually apply for the visa, for the work visa. So your process yote it'll take a while, but once you start, the documents, they're the ones who take over. By the way, there's nothing you do. All you do is wait, and they do the process themselves. That takes about another 3 months or something for them to process after you're done with your exams. So it's the whole process ya kuja US ina taking you almost 2 years. So si kitu ya kuamka na kusema nataka kwenda US na unaamka na kwenda na kupack na kwenda. It needs patience. Yeah. Once you finish and you get you qualify, and then you get an interview with the US embassy, which is the US embassy who sends you an email and tell you they don't say but watakwambia your interview date is such a date, and before the interview date, they tell you you've qualified to come for the interview. You need to go and do these exams. It's medical exams, like medical, physical exams, medical checkup. Sorry, it's like a medical checkup. So unaendanga inaitwaje? IOM. Yes. IOM is close to the US embassy, so you go and do your stuff, and then it's just like physical exam, a chest X-ray, urine test, blood count, just make sure everything is fine. And then they send, including your vaccination, they make sure you're vaccinated correctly according to the US. And then they send your documents and your results to the US embassy. And then the US embassy books you for an interview date. And when they're ready and you have your interview date, you just walk in there with the proofs. Kuna vitu enye utaambiwa na agency you need to have before you go, because you need to prove to the hata kama ni employment agency, ni employment visa, and you have the agency doing everything, you can be denied the visa.
Kulingana na venye documents zako zinakaa.
Yes.
Unaweza kuwa na criminal record, for example.
But before ufanye hizo zote, of course kuna hiyo part ya FBI wanakuaga wameshachunguza hizo vitu zote, so you're easy. The main challenge inakuaga kwa US embassy inakuaga maybe uli apply visa kitambo, ukaenda interview ka fail, and you do not mention, hey Amito, how you doing? So if you're not truthful when you're filling the forms for application of the interview thing, you can be thrown out. So US inakuwa very, very strict when it comes to being open and truthful with every word you're using on that platform when you're applying. So you can be denied for that. If you have, if you're in a relationship ama umeoa mtu, like wewe na familia yako plus watoto nyako below 18 years, you're all actually qualified to come to the US using that person that person who is a nurse. So kama bibi yako ni nurse ama bwana yako ni nurse na ameapply, time ya kwenda kwa interview ya kukuja US, mnaenda wote kama familia. Na mtakuja US wote. I think your party could mention. So this plan and the agents, they're like, they help you with your whole family. Hiyo ndio inakuwa advantage. So kuna mtu alisema the easiest way ya kuja US pia siku hizi ni kuoa nurse. I think kuna mtu ambaye mention kitu kama hiyo. So there you go. It's actually an easy way. Mnasikizana na msee, mnaoana mapema, and before you go to the is it only nursing or caregivers? There's no caregivers, Samito. So if you can, then you're good to go. I don't like US. Nobody asked you. I'm sorry, nobody asked you. Anyway, wacha nikuwe mpoa, siko kwa platform yangu.
Because hata mimi nilikuwa na expect tujibu hivyo, kwa sababu kama unasikia hiyo si story inakufaa, unajitoa tu kidogo. So nobody asked them. So mimi nilisema Cielo, actually nilitengeneza video kabla nitengeneza ile yako ya mtu alikuwa anasema nyumba yako haina kitu. There's another video nilitengeneza about watu waoe nurses, na watu walikataa kidogo, lakini there's a reason nakwambia. Kama unaweza pata nurse, because kama unampenda na mnapendana, yeah.
Unajua kitu funny, people take nursing in Kenya kama kazi ya mkono. Hey, you guys, wacha tu niwaambie. The least paid nurse in the US wanalipwangwa about approximately 3,500 Kenya shillings per hour.
Per hour, 3,000 per hour.
Per hour. And you're only required to work 36 hours a week. 3 days.
3 days in a week. So itakuwa ni 12. Shift ya 12. 12.
Yeah, ukifanya 12, ukiamua kufanya 8, of course utafanya more, but you only need to work 36 hours. So huyo mtu unaita kazi ya mkono, my guy, most nurses wanalipwa more than 120 per hour. $120. So muita tu kazi ya mkono, sijui nini. I'm sorry guys. I've been telling people, if you can have your kids do the course, it's a worthy course, because they will have an easy way to get a job outside Kenya. Because that's the only assurance. You can go to Canada and work, you can go to the UK and work. It's only in Kenya that people insult people and abuse people, but outside the US, people are respected actually. Yeah. And pia anaweza advance, akifika huko anaweza advance. Atunafanya kama slave. My guy, comparing what I do and how I work in the US and how I work in Kenya, nilikuwa slave Kenya, to be honest, because I was working every single day in Kenya na nilikuwa nalipwa ni kama nalipwa peanuts. So contrary to the opinion that nobody asked and you gave, it sounds like that. But if you're in the US and you actually say you work as a slave, you're just disorganized.
Yeah.
You're just disorganized.
Umeona mtu ameuliza between Avant and Bound West, which one is best? Hata Bound West mimi sijui, lakini kama unajua unaweza. Bound West. Lakini Avant is good, eh?
Yeah. Avant is good. Kuna O'Grady Payton na kuna Sheer Waters ama Adavia. All right. Mami, kuna mtu amesema I'm a slave. It's okay if you're a slave. There's one thing that you're doing wrong. I've been here. Nilikuja hapa last year. I have been to Dubai twice. I've been to Kenya. I have been to Jamaica. I'm going to Dominican Republic tonight. Not even tomorrow, tonight. I've actually gone to almost 10 states. I only need to work 36 hours. How you became a slave is your own problem and disorganization. So don't say ati mtu ako stuck huku juu ati anakuwa slave to work. No. It's your own organization and your own mentality. No. Because hata Kenya nilikuwa nafanya kazi hizo siku zote na bado nilikuwa na travel. Can I see any upgrade to Warren? Yes, you can.
Kuna mtu anauliza. See. What of doctors? Naona mtu ameuliza what of doctors. Doctors wanaweza transition ama wanaenda kuna exam najua wanafanya inaitwa MLE kitu kama hiyo.
Yes. So kuna maswali mingi, pharmacy, lab tech, CNA kwanza nimeshasema it's out. Hakuna agency zinachukua. Thank you guys for the gifts. Hakuna agency. If you can channel the gifts to Jackson, I will appreciate. Mi niko sawa. Because he's the one who's bringing this program to you guys. Any other field other than nursing, you need to be very careful, because most of these other fields unapatanga wanakwambia lipa hii tutakuleta, and anyone who asks you to pay to come to the US is a scam. So there are no given agencies that employs pharmacists. I am answering this because I've asked a friend of mine who came from Nigeria. She's a pharmacist, but alikuja huku na bwana yake alafu akaanza kustudy na ku-apply job tena upya, because they don't take care outside the country. It's a very good. They had to do some exams and get recertified over here. Yeah. Same thing with nutritionists. Same thing as a doctor. They have to come and literally study a few things before they're actually qualified to practice as a doctor here. So I have a friend who came as a doctor. She had to come and work as a nurse assistant first before she got her papers.